whole game. There's a lot of observers talking. Let me turn off Fog of War so I can see how that's going. The Undead does end up winning. It's very Ape and Li Huai. I don't know what league this is from or what kind of replay. It was given to me by somebody, and I apologize to whoever gave this to me because I forgot your name and I wasn't prepared enough to remember your name during the commentary. But the replay is included, so you're getting it out in the public anyway. I don't even remember if this was you playing the game or not. So this very well might have been Very Ape who gave me the replay. Let's take a look at, right now you can see the effectiveness. It's about 10 minutes into the game, and this is kind of the part in the game. It just got, he finished his Black Citadel, he's got his Frenzy upgrade on his ghouls, and he's got Vampiric Aura. He's able to use Sleep and Surround very effectively. However, now his ghouls are that much more effective versus Dryads and versus those low hit point ranged units. The Night Elf player purchased a Forge Hole Berserker. He still has some early archers from the game, and ghouls are actually surprisingly effective versus a small amount of Dryads. They can do a pretty good job of keeping them down. However, it's their creeping power, and sticking with the solo Dreadlord, it's only 10 minutes in the game now, and this Dreadlord's now right at level 5. He's going to get level 6 this game. Right now it's 4 minutes game, it's not even halfway through, so we will say a level 6 Dreadlord this game, and he's going to be able to use Infernal to that really good effectiveness. Now, I think when whoever gave this replay, and actually I remember, I think it was on AIM or something, somebody had sent this to me and talked to me about it. We were trying to figure out what a Night Elf player can do to counter the level 6 Dreadlord and counter that Infernal. Really, there's not a lot. If you look at the Blizzard Battle.net strategy section, I think when it says the Infernal comes down is when you should just back off and wait till its summons timer runs out. Now that's one strategy, but sometimes you don't have that option. Sometimes you have to fight. So obviously when you're fighting that Infernal, try not to be near it. Try not to focus fire on it, because that's something that the Undead player wants you to do. It's the biggest hit point unit and it's summonable in his army, so he doesn't want you to focus on that. Dryads surprisingly work pretty good. They're magic immune, so they're not going to be hit by that stun when the Infernal first comes down. I don't believe they're affected by the immolation damage that's done by the Infernal. So they're actually a pretty good choice. I'm not sure. I think their Abolish Magic actually works really good versus the Infernal as well. So, you know, casting that chain of kind of Abolish Magic to kind of desummon that Infernal really quick, just how the same way you take a human water elemental out. So I'm not sure if that works. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that, but that could be another strategy. I think some of the players were mentioning going Chimeras to counter the big units that counter the Dryads, like the Abominations and the Siege and things like that, and Ghouls, and any, you know, heavy armor type unit that's countering the Dryads, which are there to counter the level 6 the Infernal there. So that's enough about that game. I'm going to alt-tab out of the replay. I don't even want to watch it anymore. I'll see if I can find that other one. Let me see if I can close it real quick. I'm going to open up back that vent channel and see if anyone else wants to join me. I'm sitting AFK in the channel at the moment. Let me go back and see what's going on. Hey, actually, maybe I can just go talk to Phreak.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm in the middle of this commentary. What counters the level 6 Dreadlord Infernal for Night Elf? Do Dryads Abolish Magic work on that?
No, idiot. Are you retarded? Do you, like, have a brain? Ever? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the counter is run away, and then when it times out, the cooldown's up again, so you lose. Good luck, have fun.
Thanks, Phreak. I actually mentioned that in the commentary, so hopefully they'll do that.
Yeah, Night Elf's the worst race in the game. Nerf Undead, buff Night Elf.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Hang on.
Alright guys, that was great. Thank you very much for Phreak. This is cool. I kind of just get to pick Phreak's brain in the middle of this. No one else is joining the event server, so I'm really mad at whatever moderator might have moved that channel there. But Killer Frog was there too, so I don't know if he has something to say or not either. I'll bring him on something later on, but that was kind of funny. We love Phreak and his mannerisms. He's such a great person. He should make a commentary. He's a little behind. Okay, what else did I want to go over? Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that radio show. I don't want to drag this portion of the audio on for longer than it really has to be, but I wanted to mention I was sending off that demo, which you'll hear at the end of this. I'll play that first, and then I'll play that interview that I was talking about. I heard back from the sales representative that I talked to at the restaurant when they were having their little meeting, and he's strangely enough, so this station that I wanted to get onto, I guess I can let the cat out of the bag. That's such an old person's expression. But I was trying to get on the station called the Man Station, and it's 93.7 The Zone is what they called it. And I was sending my application off to some of their head representatives over there, and I was trying to send a resume over there, and I really just wanted a meeting to talk to them and see if there was some kind of potential to bring esports and video games on their show. Basically, their station geared around a talk station, and most of it was sports and politics and current events. But I think it was kind of geared towards the audience that I wanted to hit as well, which is the the 20-something-year-old males, the teenagers and things like that, the young area. However, it is an FM station. It was located in Pittsburgh, so it's kind of geared towards a hometown Pittsburgh audience, and I'm not sure how many gamers we actually have here in Pittsburgh. I know a few of them have talked to me about it. I'm not a local Pittsburgher, and yes, that's what they call Pittsburghians, is they call them Pittsburghers, though Pittsburghians works pretty good as well. Oh geez. So anyway, it kind of fell through with that. Strangely enough, the station got canceled after only being on the air for 6 months. And I really liked a lot of the commentators they had. There was a gentleman named Scott Paulson, who was the first person I actually talked to about this on air for a brief minute when they were talking about video games briefly on his segment in the afternoon show that he had. They also had a really funny guy called Johnny McIntyre, and he had this lady on his show called Gab Benesso, and she would always make these really cutesy little sex references, and I found that rather entertaining. It was just something new, and it's not something you heard on the radio, on regular free radio. You don't hear that kind of stuff. It's always, top 40 music, which is actually what's being replaced by that. The funny thing, I'll just make a quick reference on the radio station right now, is they have been playing Christmas music since the announcement that they fired all their 93.7 The Zone commentators, their local guys, which was Scott Paulson, Johnny McIntyre, and John Steigerwald, who was their sports guy. So they fired all those guys, and they're bringing in a top 40 station called B94. Apparently it was their old top 40 station that the Man's Show replaced for 6 months, and they're bringing it back. Anyway, I'm terribly disappointed. I'm not listening to it anymore, and to make matters worse, they're kind of elevating the hate for that station by playing nothing but Christmas music. That's right, Christmas music, and they've been playing it 24/7 with really brief commercial interruptions. Not even commercial interruptions, they're just kind of saying, oh, you hate all this Christmas music? Well, we're opening up a Christmas present on October 5th at 5 p.m., so that's when they're announcing the B94 is back. I don't even know if that's official news yet, but it's kind of been a rumor, but I know it to be true after talking with a few people over there. Anyway, it's really frustrating that I've kind of gone on my way trying to talk with these people, and they were excited about it, and now they no longer have any involvement with that kind of content. Since it's going to be a music station, I'm kind of at a loss there. The sales guy that I was talking to did give me some opportunities, and he did listen to the demo. He said he enjoyed it, and that he thinks that I would be better off at an AM station, an AM sports station, and he thinks I could try to sell my idea there. So I'm going to try to talk to some other radio stations at Clear Channel, hopefully in the Pittsburgh area, so I don't have to move. I don't know if I will be even able to move if I wanted to, but we'll see how that works out. But either way, even if it's on an AM station, most of these local radio stations do broadcast on the internet, so I'll be able to link to it. People will be able to download podcasts. They'll be available on any website. They'll be able to listen live as I'm doing the presentations and things like that on the station itself. Just live via the internet. While you're at work or at school, or if you have access to internet radio somewhere. So that's where that's going, and I'm kind of at an end right now. That's all that's happened with the radio station. I'm going to go over and read a few of my PMs because I got a lot of them. There's a gentleman named Mongoose is my most recent PM, and he says that he's been a member of the forums for a while, and he has seen the status and the scene of WC replays go up and down, and he doesn't say he said he didn't have a lot of